Yes, now I'm here with Walter Sitati, who is the playwright and also is an actor and a director. But tonight, and this week, he has been the silent critic of his own company, Hearts of Art, with the director Gilbert Rucalia. So what did you think of your production?
I think we have enjoyed ourselves, right from rehearsals through the ideas behind the play. It has been fun, and we are happy that we have come to a close of the last show, and the audience have enjoyed themselves.
Now, how did you decide to choose Gilbert to be your director?
I've watched Gilbert's work for some time, both as an actor on stage, and I've seen his work that he has directed. I'm thinking of Breathe, last year's production.
Oh, yes.
I've watched him even when he's directing TV, for example, Pray and Pray, and he's an amazing director. Yes. And I felt it was important for Hearts of Art to have an external director, because I always believe when you have someone new coming in, they're able to tell some of the challenges you have. And just having our actors, go through the hands of quite a number of directors, I think it's healthy for our growth.
No, this was quite unusual, and I approve. But he revealed one thing tonight at the end of the show. He said that you, as a playwright, were adapting and revising as you were going along.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Tell us how you made those kind of decisions.
When I'm writing, for example, I'm writing alone in the house, I'm working a scene. I listen to myself, I listen to the characters speak. Then when the scene is done and we come in rehearsals, I feel when now I see the scenes being animated live, I feel, okay, that response was a little too soon, that should be delayed. And so it has been a collaborative process, just checking a script as it's being performed and making those adjustments as we move along. And I think I wouldn't say I'm a great writer, I'm just a great rewriter.
Oh, that is what a great writer is.
Yes, yes.
A rewriter, for sure. Now tell us, as I say, what is the name of your play that we just saw?
This was Careless in Red.
Now, why did you call it Careless?
I said careless in red. Red is a universal symbol for love.
Yes.
And coming into the play, I felt there were quite a number of problems in relationships, which amount to us not being prepared for love per se, and therefore we have approached love with some kind of carelessness, so to speak. Yes.
Now, I think I asked Gilbert tonight if there is, as in past shows, you've had a political undercurrent, whether you're talking about corruption or certain aspects of Kenya contemporary society. And he said, no, this one is really about relationships and love.
Yes, yes.
Now, is there a reason why you chose not to get slightly subversive?
For the first time, and you're accurate, Margareta, because we've been doing these political satires across the most of last year, and we felt it's a season for love. We can also just tackle about human relationships, because like I mentioned before, I really feel the way we approach love, not just in the country perhaps, but maybe across the world, the way we approach love, there is something fundamentally wrong with that, and I felt it's important to reflect on that without the politics bit of it. And I think the shows that we've done, I'm thinking Scars and Stilettos, it was a heavily political.
Say it again, it's very loud. Which one was that?
Yeah, Scars and Stilettos, the show we did in December.
Yes.
It was a heavily political, talking about, a delicate issue being rape performed by a member of the cabinet against an intern in the office.
Yes.
The next production we're doing also has something political about it, and I felt that our audience also deserves to see some kind of variety. Sometimes shows that are not political, but just talking about human relationships, from our hearts to theirs.
Now, this is the first time you've been at the National Theatre. How did you make this decision?
Not really the first time we were at the National Theatre. If you remember
right. Oh, that's right, long ago.
Yes, last year in October, we were right here at the Kenya National Theatre when we were doing the rerun of the Necessary Madness 2. Oh. And you are right, though it had taken quite a while before at the National Theatre. For the most part, our shows were either at Briban or Power 254, and it was the challenge of bookings. Like, you cannot always get the dates you're looking for either at Alliance or the Kenya National Theatre, because there is too much demand for that space. So it's a little bit jostling, and we were lucky. Like, the dates we had today, we booked them somewhere in June of last year.
But do you think that, to me, it would be partly because of your popularity, that people are gaining more insight to an appreciation. So your audience is actually able to get space and actually do a good filling in the Kenya National Theatre.
That is also a very good point because depending on where we are performing, not to be in any way demeaning for Power 254, but it wasn't really customized for stage performances. So there is so much you will not enjoy when you're performing at Power 254. The Kenya National Theatre, it's also a statement for audience. I'm sure when we were here in October last year and we went back to Power 254, most of the audience felt, no, we cannot come back there. So you bring the show closer to us, bring the show to either Leon's or the Kenya National Theatre. So there is that demand.
Yeah, I think that's very good because the lighting at 254 wasn't the best.
Yes.
So I'm very grateful. Now, what is coming next?
What we're doing next is a sequel to Necessary Madness. It's called Deliberate Contempt. We are following the characters and the ideas and the thematic concerns as we left them in at the close of Necessary Madness.
Wonderful. Now, just one last thing. You have a rapper in this production of Careless in Red.
Yes.
Tell me how you picked Mufaso.
Mufasa is a good friend of mine. I've been a follower. He's a spoken word artist. He's been doing his own work. He has got his own gigs at Alliance Concern all over town. And he's also very popular on Facebook. And I was particularly interested with Mufasa because he talks about relationships. And we felt since this play is about human relationships, he felt like a natural choice for us.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm so glad you brought back some of our favorite people.
Yes.
You have a beautiful core cast. We really love them a lot.
Thank you so much.
So thank you so much, Walter, and I'll see you on YouTube?
Yeah, let's meet on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes, we'll be there.
Bye.